Welcome to Match Game CSz. Welcome to the screen, your Match Game players. Emily Davis. Patreekshit Pandey. Sean Nelms. Kelsey Hébert. Choopy. And Olivia Roth. And now, welcome to your screen, the host of Match Game CSz, Dave Jadico.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Match Game CSz at the end of August on a stormy night. Hello everybody out there. Hey Match Game players, hello there celebrities.
Hey!
All right, thank you all for being there. Choopy and Olivia, turn on your microphones. Make sure we can hear you. There you go. Thanks, Choopy. It's so glad to see some returning faces, some new faces out there, and of course, you, the audience out there watching and possibly playing. And that's right, this is how it works. Match Game CSz, you, the contestant, or the audience, can become contestants. Come onto the screen, and whichever contestant matches the most with the celebrities can win fabulous prizes. And we have some new fabulous prizes. Is that not right? You guys, all of our players heard about it earlier. We have the big prize wheel now.
Pretty exciting.
And yeah, it's extremely exciting, Kelsey. It's exactly right. Everybody's going to have a chance to get a spin of the wheel and find out what fabulous prizes. We have upwards of like $50 gift cards, a blender, awesome Comedy Sports t-shirts, all kinds of wonderful things that you can win. But here's the thing. If you want to play and you're watching right now, just type a 1 in chat, and you'll have a chance of getting pulled up on the screen. It's super easy to play. You just kind of answer, fill in the blank questions, and you have a lot of fun with all of our stars here. People like Sean Nelms with the lovely shell wreath in the background. Sean, are you at some shore point?
I am. Brigantine, New Jersey, Dave.
Oh, Brigantine, New Jersey, the New York City of New York of the Atlantic City region. I think that's what it's called. It's on bumper stickers.
I do not understand that at all, but yes.
Neither did I. Actually, there used to be a haunted castle down there. No longer anymore, but that was probably long before you were alive.
I think the house I'm in is built on top of it.
Okay. I hope they moved the bodies. Let's see, Emily Davis. Hello, Emily. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Dave. Thanks.
Oh, it's terrific. You have no wreath behind you. No, not a single wreath.
I am wreathless.
Indeed you are. Patreekshit, nice to have you back. It's been a while. And Kelsey, have you played before, Kelsey? I can't remember.
No,
It's your first time.
First time.
Welcome, Kelsey, for the first time.
Thank you. What'd you say?
I said welcome for the first time.
Thank you.
Okay. And Patreekshit, I didn't mean to blow over you, but we've seen you like 4 times on the show, so it's nice to have you back. Olivia, thank you for joining us. This is your first show, correct?
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you so much for matching the yellow light bulbs on your sign. And, of course, our first puppet character, it's Choopy.
Oh, hi. Thanks for saying hi to me, Dave.
It's nice to have you here, Choopy.
I match my whole sign.
It's exactly you do. All right. Well, I think it's time to start playing the game. Kevin, who is up, our sound guy, what number should we be picking between?
Why don't we go with 25, Dave?
Okay, so 1 to 25. Patreekshit, give us a number between 1 and 25.
21.
21, all right. And Olivia, give us a number between 1 and 25.
3.
3, okay. So we're going to now find out who's coming to the screen.
That's right, Dave. We have number 21. The name is Jill O. And number 3, the name is Mela.
Okay, Jill O. and Mela, you're receiving an invitation. Go ahead and accept it. Turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, and join us on the screen. All right, here they come as they make their way through the internet portal. Okay, here's our first person on the screen. It's Mela. Hello, Mela.
Hello.
And there is Jill O. Hello, Jill O.
Howdy.
Oh, so nice to see both of you here. Thank you for making it. So let's see here. Mela, where are you broadcasting from?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, my living room.
Okay, from your living room in Philadelphia. I also am broadcasting from Philadelphia as well. Mela, nice to see you on the screen. Mela, what do you do in life as we know it? What do you spend your time with?
Well, I just got a Switch, so I've been doing a lot of that.
So you've been doing a lot of logging in time on the old Switch. I think that's a gaming system. What's the game of choice?
Yes. It is a Nintendo Switch that's portable,
Right.
lightweight, it has buttons.
No, I was just looking for the title of the game you like playing, but it's like you're trying to sell me one.
You know? Mario Kart, probably.
Mario Kart. Okay, yes, I've
Everyone's
definitely heard of
familiar.
that. All right, well, let's Mario Kart our way over to Jill. Hello, Jill. Jill, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm broadcasting from beautiful Wilmington, Delaware.
Wilmington, Del. All right, thank you so much for joining us. And Jill, what do you do? What do you spend your time doing?
I am one half of Hot Breakfast, Delaware's premier acoustic dork rock power duo, and we have opened for you guys before.
Yeah, I thought I recognized you. It's so nice to see you. The last time I saw you, actually, you were performing in the Beatles. Oh my gosh, you guys played all the Beatles songs in order of how they were written. It was amazing, and you were fantastic on stage and just wonderful performer. So thank you for being on our show. Okay, so terrific. We're going to have a lot of fun. So this is how it works. I'll be asking questions, and you'll be filling in the blanks, and you try and match with the celebrities. All right, so Mela, you were first to the screen, so we'll let you start first. So Jill, you watch this round. Mela will be playing. Mela, choose A or B.
B.
B. Okay, here we go. So this is your question. Now, Mela, don't answer this question out loud. Answer it in your head. The players are going to write it down on their cards. All right, so here's your question. Bobby's Bar has the worst service. The waiter always forgets blank. I'll repeat it. Bobby's Bar has the worst service. The waiter always forgets blank. All right, right now the celebrities are writing down their answers. Choopy making good use of that opposable thumb that he has. And Patreekshit as well. All right, see, as soon as we see their eyes, we'll know they're all done. And there we go. All right, so all the celebrities are finished. All right, let me repeat the question for you, Mela. Bobby's Bar has the worst service. The waiter always forgets blank. What do you think, Mela?
Well, I'm thinking the menu.
The menu. All right. Yeah, that's happened to me numerous times. All right. Let's see if we have a match. Let's go first to Emily. Emily.
Well, like Mela, I like excellent service, but I hate when the waiter forgets his pants.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be a problem. All right. Nothing special about that. Hey, let's go to Patreekshit. Patreekshit, maybe you have some help for Mela.
Well, the worst kind of waiters that I've had in my life have forgotten the silverware.
Oh my gosh.
Fancy.
Makes it hard to eat soup without a spoon. All right. Let's go across to Sean Nelms. Sean Nelms.
Hey there. Yeah, usually waiters tend to forget my jalapeno poppers, which is a menu item. Very good. But I went a little broader here, Dave, to try to fit the scale of the show. And I went with they keep forgetting the table.
Important.
You know.
Okay. Yep. So, all right, not a match yet. A menu could be found on the table, but not close enough. Let's go to Kelsey. Kelsey, in front of the bookshelf there. Kelsey, what do you got?
Yeah, usually I have waiters when I'm going to get something to eat. So the worst thing for me was if they would forget the food.
Oh, I thought maybe the judge would swing your way on that one, but no dice. All right, let's go to Choopy. Do you dine out often?
I do. I luckily I'm small enough to fit in small places, so I can even dine inside, right off the floor.
Okay, that's nice, Choopy.
Yeah, but
any help?
Yeah. So mine is a more broad answer on the whole establishment. I say that they forgot to come to work at all. No waiters in that place.
Yeah, that would make you wait. All right, and let's see. All right, so Mela, one more chance here. Let's go with Olivia. Olivia, what do you got?
Well, you know, cleanliness is very important to me, and I would want everything to be sanitary. So I said napkins.
Unfortunately, napkins. I've seen some napkins with menus, but not close enough. No points this round.
Okay, well, not off to such a good start, but that's okay. It was a good guess, and I think I would have gone with you on the menu, because that's usually what waiters do forget. All right, well, let's see how Jill does. Jill, this is your question. Here we go. So this is for you to answer in your head, Jill, and here we go. My aunt has a lot of sass. Every time I see her, she plants a kiss on my blank. My aunt has a lot of sass. Every time I see her, she plants a kiss on my blank. All right, so the celebrities, write down your answers. All right. That's some pretty good T-Wah guitar going on there, isn't it, Jill? In the background. Oh, I see the second half of Hot Breakfast back there. Hello, sir. All right, let me repeat the question one more time. My aunt has a lot of sass. Every time I see her, she plants a kiss on my blank. What do you think, Jill?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with my ass.
Okay, going to go with the obvious rhyme, and that's a wise move. Very lyrical. All right, let's go with Emily. Emily, what do you think?
Oh, my aunt has kissed a lot of things, Jill, but I think she's so sassy she kisses my boyfriend.
That would be a sassy aunt, all right. Settle down, aunt. All right, Patreekshit. Patreekshit, do you have any aunts?
Well, I have aunts, and a lot of them like to kiss on my forehead. But the sassy one, she likes to kiss on my bum.
Yeah!
Okay. All right, let's move across to Sean. Sean.
Yeah, hey there, Dave. I've got plenty of aunts, and plenty are sassy. But I'm going to leave this one up to you because I think that I've nailed it with cheek.
Okay, it could have gone either way, and it clearly went the way Sean wanted it to go. All right. Let's go to Kelsey. Kelsey?
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know is that Emily and I are related, and we have the same aunt that kisses our boyfriend.
Yeah!
Do you have the same boyfriend?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. There's going to be a little conversation after the show. All right, let's go to Choopy.
Well, my boyfriend is a little bit more committal, because I said husband.
Put a ring
Sorry,
on it,
ladies.
Choopy. Put a ring on it. Okay. Finally, let's go to Olivia. What do you think?
So I was actually thinking about putting butt, but I didn't know if that was sassy or more gross. So I just went with the good old lips.
Right on the mouth.
I mean, yeah.
Well, 2 points that round. Jill walks away with 2 points. 1 for each of Sean's cheeks.
Okay. That'll be very a good kind of mnemonic device for me to remember the score. Thank you. Now I'm picturing his cheeks. All right. So, Jill, you had to go second in the first round, so you get to go first this time. Right now the score is 2 Jill and 0 Mela, so anything can happen. Jill, A or B?
I'm going to go B, please.
Okay, B it is. And here is your question. Oops, we were wrong. Turns out the correct saying is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him blank. I'll repeat. Oops, we were wrong. Turns out the correct saying is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him blank. Think about it, Jill, and the players are going to write it down. Mela, what's that over your shoulder? Is that a hat? The other shoulder, yeah. Is that a hat back there? A red hat?
That was a raincoat, Dave.
Oh, raincoat. Perfect for tonight. Yeah, good
That's
thinking.
correct. I was planning on going out. But...
Okay. All right, let's go back to Jill here. Jill, here's your question. This is for you to answer. Oops, we were wrong. Turns out the correct saying is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him a blank. What do you think?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh!
Think about what a horse might do around or with water. You know what the actual saying is, right?
Yeah,
You can
of
lead a
course,
horse, but you can't make him. So
I'm gonna go clean. I'll go swim.
which one? I like both of them. Which one do you think?
I'm gonna go swim.
Okay, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him swim. I like it. All right, let's go to Emily. Emily, are you equestrian? Have you ever ridden a horse?
I have ridden a horse, and I have found this to be true. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him marry you.
Okay, yeah, that old saying. Patreekshit.
Well, this is a true story. My dad calls me a horse. I hope with love. So he would often say, "You can lead a Patreekshit to water, but you can't make him pee."
Okay. Let's move across to Sean Nelms. Sean in Brigantine, what do you think?
Hey there, Dave. Yeah, growing up, everyone called me Horseface, and I didn't care for that joke. So no jokes here, Dave. It's swim.
Yeah! Nice!
Wow, that's a brave comedian that tells a room full of comedians what he was called when he was a kid. All right, let's go to Kelsey.
Yeah, so I was a swimmer as a kid, so I wanted that horse to swim and do the backstroke.
Choopy is beside himself.
That was so good.
All right. Choopy, what do you think?
Well, my horse was a part of the DARE program in high school, so I said, just say nay. No.
I appreciate the joke, though, Choopy. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, and finally, batting cleanup. Olivia, do you have something good for Jill?
Well, I thought in this age of consent, it was really important that you can't make him breed.
Oh.
Well, that may be true. It won't get an additional point, but Jill did walk away with 2 more points. It's 4 points for Jill.
Okay, it comes down to this. This is the final round in this, this final half of the second round here. Mela, you got to get a couple of matches, so let's go to the card. This is for you. Okay. Here we are. The princess said to the frog, "I'm not kissing you. You have blank." I'll repeat. The princess said to the frog, "I'm not kissing you. You have blank." So, Mela, you think about it. We're going to write it down. Okay. All right, pens down, players, and see, and we have them then. They're all finished. Okay. I'll repeat the question one more time for Mela. The princess said to the frog, "I'm not kissing you. You have blank." Mela, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with you have a partner.
You have a partner.
Like
What a
girlfriend,
considerate frog. All right. Wow, yeah, nobody would want him to get green with envy. So, all right, let's move to Emily. Emily, what do you think?
That's so polite. I just thought, don't kiss anybody if they have bad breath.
Oh, yep.
Must be all those flies. Patreekshit.
I just think I am not going to kiss anyone with warts.
All right. All right, so no match yet. Let's go to Sean. Sean Nelms, any help for Mela?
Well, Dave, no. Quite
You just
frankly,
cut to the chase there, didn't you?
no, I would not kiss a frog because they have weird legs.
Yeah.
Okay. To frogs, they're really normal legs. All right, let's go to Kelsey.
So I think partner's a great answer. So if he would have a partner, he would also have cooties.
It's a nice attempt to try and draw a line for the judge there, but they weren't taking it. Choopy. Choopy, do you mind if I ask Choopy now? We're talking about a frog right now. May I ask? I know we have a lot of humans on the screen. What what exact species are you?
Well, as the name suggests, I am most commonly known as El Chupacabra, aka the goat sucker, but it's just blood of the goat that I do partake of.
Okay, so a chupacabra.
El Chupacabra.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not on such an informal basis. All right, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
So Choopy, do you have any help from Mela?
I hope so, because the same thing was said to me. I will not kiss you because you have no teeth.
Okay, and finally, let's go to Olivia and see if she has 4 answers for Mela. Olivia, what do you have?
Well, you can never be too careful these days. I was kind of thinking along the lines of Patreekshit, but I wouldn't want to kiss a frog if they have herpes.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunately, herpes won't get you any points anytime. No points for Mela.
Okay, so Mela, you didn't win, but you did a really good job playing. So Mela, we're going to say goodbye to you, but a big thank you as well for joining us on the screen.
Bye, Mela.
Hi, Mela. Okay, and let's turn our focus to Jill. Jill, congratulations, you won the first main round, and now it's time to go to the bonus round, and this is where you have a chance of winning fabulous prizes. And actually, I should say this, Mela, we will be sending you a free ticket for playing, so our person behind the scenes will get in touch with you via the chat. But Jill, so you have a chance now to win a fabulous prize, so now it's time to bring to the screen the big prize wheel. Let's take a look at the big prize wheel. All right, any moment now we'll see it. All right, now we're just going to look at somebody's. There it is. All right. All right, that's the big prize wheel as we, there it goes, and there it's centered. So as you can see, Jill, you have a chance of winning T-shirts, of course. Those are more popular, but you also have a chance of winning a Magic Bullet blender or a year's supply of Rice-A-Roni or some fantastic gift cards. So these are all what you're playing for. Let's find out exactly what you're playing for by go ahead and spin that wheel.
Come on, San Francisco treat.
All right, around and round it goes. You're pulling for the San Francisco treat, and here we're going past the T-shirt, the gift cards, the T-shirt. Oh, so close to the San Francisco treat.
I'll take a
But
T-shirt.
but you have you have a chance of winning a T-shirt.
That's right. Jill, you're playing for a Comedy Sports T-shirt. These T-shirts are made from 50% cotton, 50% polyester, and 100% awesome. You'll be the coolest kid on the block with your Comedy Sports swag in full effect. Warning, not guaranteed to make you cool. Coolness comes from a sense of self and is not affected by outside influences. Comedy Sports T-shirts. It's a shirt.
Yes, it is. All right, thank you, Kevin, behind the scenes. All right, so you're playing for a T-shirt. That's terrific. Those are wonderful products that we pull out of our vault from time to time. All right, Jill, so this is how it works. The bonus round, you will be playing with one person. You're trying to match with one person. So you need to choose out of the 6 players, who do you want to play with?
I want to play with Patreekshit.
Okay, with Patreekshit. So the other players, go ahead and turn off your cameras. Other players will now turn off their cameras. And Patreekshit is left. Okay, now, this is what's going to happen. In a second, I'm going to show you a puzzle up here on the screen, Jill. It'll be a word and a blank, or a blank and a word. What I want you to do is you think of the answer, and Patreekshit, you're going to write it down on a piece of paper, all right? So you think about it, and Patreekshit, you write it down. Here's the puzzle. Here we go. Blank, poker. Blank, poker. All right? So we'll give Patreekshit a moment to think about that. We can hear the wheels clicking in Patreekshit's head. There he goes. Yeah. I'm not sure why he's looking. Look down at the paper, Patreekshit. Write down your answer. All right. You can cut this tension with a knife. All right. The little ding means we're about out of time. Patreekshit, do you have an answer?
No.
Okay. I'll give you another moment or two to think about it. Blank poker. It's a common saying. Blank poker. It's a card game. Jill, I'm not sure how much I have confidence in you winning this T-shirt, but let's see what happens here. Patreekshit, do you have an answer written down? If you do, then
I do.
Show us your pen. Great. Okay, good. All right. So here's the thing. Now, Jill, we can get you some help. And I think it might be helpful, actually, at this point. You get to bring back 3 people to give you advice. So the people to choose from, you have Emily, you have Olivia, you have Choopy, you have Sean, and there's one more.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, thank you very much. And you have Kelsey.
All right. I'll bring back Emily. I'll bring back Choopy. And I'll bring back Sean.
Okay.
Good luck with Sean.
All right, so Emily, Choopy, and Sean. All right, so make sure your microphones are on now. Now, they're going to give you their advice. You don't have to take their advice, but they're all going to give you advice. I also asked them to also consider how Patreekshit just answered it. And go ahead, Emily, what's your advice for?
Oh, this brings me back to last weekend. I would say strip poker.
Okay, strip poker. That must have been a fun weekend there, Emily. All right, let's go to Choopy. Choopy, any advice for Jill?
Oh, yeah. As a studier of medieval literature, I'd say red hot poker.
Okay. Red hot poker. I like it. And finally, Sean Nelms.
Well, I'm trying to think of some variety here because I also thought strip poker was quite a good answer. And knowing Patreekshit and what the things that he's up to on the weekend, I would say, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to double down on strip poker here.
Okay, so
I'll also say strip poker.
So 2 votes there. All right, so Jill, those are your advice: both strip poker with 2 counts and red hot poker from El Chupacabre. Okay, so Jill, now it's your chance to make a guess for that fabulous 50% and 50% T-shirt.
All right. Just so you know, I went with strip poker.
Yes.
Okay, so I like that Jill wrote it down too. I like you're using the cards as well to make sure you didn't forget your answer.
Exactly.
All right, let's go across to Patreekshit. Patreekshit, any help with Jill?
Here's the thing. I thought strip poker was called naked poker.
Yeah!
We're going to go ahead and give it to you.
Oh, yeah!
Poker.
All right, we are accepting that. Naked poker and strip poker. Naked poker is when you know you're going to lose and you just show up naked.
Yeah,
I guess that's also red hot poker.
So congratulations, Jill. You won a T-shirt. So our Kevin will send you a chat to find out the size you want and arrange the details to getting it to you. Jill, thank you so much for playing.
Thank you. Thank you, Patreekshit. You're awesome.
You were awesome. Thank you.
Big round of applause for Jill as she
Hi, Jill.
we send her off into the ether. All right,
It's fun.
and we're halfway through match game, but we still have some more game to play. Terrific. So again, a reminder to the people watching: if you want to have a chance of playing, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat because you can get thrown into the fishbowl full of ping pong balls that Kevin has going to figure out who's going to play the game. So I'll give another couple of seconds for people to do that as I reset the board up here, and we're almost ready to play. And all right, so let's have Kevin tell me what numbers we want to go between.
All right, we're going to still stick with between 1 and 25, Dave.
All right, let's see, Kelsey, give me a number between 1 and 25.
12.
Okay, thank you. And Choopy, give me a number between 1 and 25.
24.
24. All right. So Kevin, who are we going to see to the screen?
All right, we're going to see. I have no idea how to say this, so I'm just going to say Coed, C-O-A-D, and we're going to see Dan. So Dan Loeb and Coed, turn on your camera.
All right, we're sending you an invitation for you to come to the screen. Go ahead and turn on your cameras as you make your way to the screen, and there we go. So it's a great little background there, and all right. So C-O-A-D, turn on your microphone so we can hear you. And
Okay.
there we go. So how do we pronounce your name?
That's my last name. My first name's Caitlin.
It's Caitlin.
Hi,
Okay,
Caitlin.
Thank you so much for being here. Caitlin, I like the background there. Is that a little Tiger King going on?
Thank you. That's a leftover Zoom background that I forgot I had. But
I think it's awesome. All right, you're showing your stripes. All right, Caitlin, and let's go to it's Dan. Hello, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
And Dan, so I forgot to ask actually, Caitlin, what do you do in life, Caitlin? What do you spend your time with?
I work for a medical education company.
A medical education company. Are you doing it all online now, I guess, huh?
A lot of it online, yeah.
A lot of it online. Well, thank you for being online with us at Match Game. And let's go across. And Caitlin, where are you broadcasting from?
Manioc.
Manioc, the place where people drink. All right. Exactly. And let's go to Dan Loeb. Dan, hello, Dan. Welcome to Match Game. I think I recognize Dan. Nice to see you. And Dan, where are you broadcasting from?
I'm temporarily in Irvine, California.
Wow.
California. Wait, what city did you say? Monterey?
And it's in Orange County.
Okay, in Orange County. Okay, great. And Dan, what do you do in life as we know it?
I'm a mathematician. Work for a company in Bala Cynwyd.
Okay, mathematician working. All right. So, are you all ready to play a little Match Game CSz?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Caitlin, you were first to the screen, so we'll let you choose first. A or B?
B.
B. Good choice. Here we go. Here's your question. Tom Cruise's new movie is a real stinker. It's called Blank Gun. Tom Cruise's new movie is a real stinker. It's called Blank Gun. All right, we'll give the players a second to answer that question. I think we're having a little musical problem, so right now I'm just going to dance to nothing. And there you go. Yeah, that thing. Well, what is it? And we'll stop. There it is. Thank you very much there, Kevin. All right, let me repeat the question one more time for Caitlin. Tom Cruise's new movie is a real stinker. It's called Blank Gun. All right, let's give Caitlin a guess there. What do you think?
Snot gun.
I got a laugh out of all of us. All right, I like that. Snot gun. It's got the right rhythm to it. I knew a kid in third grade that used to do that. Let's see here. So Patreekshit, you're first on my screen now, so let's have you go first. Patreekshit, what do you think?
A kid in my second grade used to have a fart gun.
Ah.
Yeah. Coming out of the wrong end there, Patreekshit. All right, let's go across to Emily. Emily, what do you think?
Well, I love Snot Gun, but I think that I thought that, if Top Gun was bad, it would be called Bottom Gun.
That is the opposite of top.
Yeah.
And let's just go across to Choopy before I make any more jokes.
Okay. I was that kid in Patreekshit's grade, so I also said fart gun.
That's true.
Okay. All right. What a gas. Let's go to Sean.
Dave, what's the one thing you know about me?
Well, your horse name.
Yeah, okay. I'm a straight shooter, right? You knew that.
Right. This is true.
Yes, I'm a straight shooter, Dave. And I kind of went with the answer as a straight shooter would. Stink gun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Stinker, stink gun. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Olivia this time. Olivia, any help for Caitlin?
Well, I was going to say flaccid, but I decided to say lame. Lame gun.
Okay, well, we're going to put all our eggs in the Kelsey basket. Kelsey, any help for Caitlin?
I also thought fart gun, but I wanted it to kind of bounce more, so I said gas gun.
Oh, unfortunately, not correct answer. 0 points for Caitlin.
Okay, well, that's all right. We had a lot of fun with it, and she got out a really good joke. All right, so here we go, Dan. This is your question here. This is for you to answer. And again, answer in your head. The players will write it down on the cards. J.R.R. Tolkien has a new book coming out that is very long.
How long is it?
It's called Blank of the Rings. I'll repeat. J.R.R. Tolkien has a new book coming out that is very long. It's called Blank of the Rings. How's the weather in California today, Dan? How's the weather in California today, Dan?
It's hot, but it's nice. Nice.
Nice. All right. Yeah, we're getting hit with thunderstorms here. We're keeping our fingers crossed, hoping nobody's computers go out with a power outage. So let me repeat the question for you here real quick, Dan. J.R.R. Tolkien has a new book coming out that is very long. It's called Blank of the Rings. What do you think?
I'm going to have to go with Board of the Rings.
Say it again.
Board of the Rings.
Yeah, good rhyme there. Board of the Rings. Okay, let's go across the Patreekshit. Hey, Patreekshit, have you ever read a J.R.R. Tolkien book?
Nope, just the first 2 pages and then saw the movies.
That's pretty much all you need to do. Any help?
Well, when I'm bored of a long book, I say, "Good Lord of the Ring."
That's a good one. That's a good one. Emily, any help for Dan?
Wow, I was worried that this was going to make me very unpopular, but I think it'll make me popular with Dan. I said, boring of the rings.
Yes!
There it is.
Yeah!
There's a point.
Nice.
All right. Nice indeed, Choopy. Let's go across to Choopy. Choopy, are you an avid reader, Choopy? You do a lot of reading?
I do, but I usually just stop at the cover.
No, right.
Which is obvious in my answer because I also said Board of the Rings.
Okay. All right. Putting up some points there for Dan. Let's go to Sean Nelms, also an avid reader.
Yes, big time reader. And I've always said, Dave, that I see a lot of Dan in myself, you know? We're kind of a team. We have the same sort of mind thought. So I went of the Rings. Sort of a bored thing, you know, falling asleep.
No, I don't think so. It's a nice try, though. Nice try. Let's go to Olivia Roth. Olivia, you're not writing down another answer there, are you?
I'm writing down my alternate answer so I don't forget. Because I am a Tolkien connoisseur, and I was thinking of Lothlorien, which was a very long time ago.
Like the answer you're giving us. Okay.
I went with Marathon.
Marathon of the Rings.
Yeah.
All right. And what was the second thing you were writing down?
Lothlorien.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. And let's go.
Watching Hillgate.
Let's go across to Kelsey, see if she has any more help for Dan.
Yeah, so Sean is a straight shooter, and I like to just run in loopies until I get to the point. So as everyone else was very articulate, I said, run till you find the end of the rings.
That is the actual plot of Lord of the Rings, but it wasn't worth a point there. But Dan did get 2 points. 2 points in that round.
Yeah,
Okay,
good job,
so-
Dan.
Good job.
2 for Dan and 0 for Caitlin, but we're off to a good start here. Okay, so Caitlin went first last time, so Dan, you get to go first. A or B, Dan?
A was working for me, so I'll do it again.
Did you say A or B? I couldn't hear.
A. It was working for me the first time, so I'll stick.
Yes? A? Yes. Okay. All right. Here's your question. Wealthy William is very tacky. Instead of pouring milk on his cereal, he pours blank. Wealthy William is very tacky. Instead of pouring milk on his cereal, he pours blank. And think about the answer. And players, write it down. Dan, what do you have on your shirt right there? What is that?
It's Susquehanna, it's the name of the company I work for. They had a baseball day.
Oh, it's a baseball. Oh, I see. All right, very cool. Nice. Yeah, baseball was rained out here in Philadelphia today. All right, let me repeat the question. Wealthy William is very tacky. Instead of pouring milk on his cereal, he pours blank. What do you think?
I'll go with the tears of the proletariat.
The tears of the proletariat. Okay. Well, you know what? Judging by some of the answers we've had so far, I think there's a good chance we might see this. So let's go to Patreekshit. Any help there for Dan?
Well, I was going to go with sparkling water, but I went with the actual, real tears of the proletariat, which is wine.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice try. All right, let's go across to Emily. Emily.
I was gonna say Tears of the Proletariat because I'm such a Marxist, but instead I wrote gold.
You poured gold on there. So the Marxist did not use her marker in the right way. Let's go to Choopy.
I was also going to say Tears of the Proletariat, but I didn't know how to spell it. So I just put champagne.
It's Tears, just so you know. Okay. Let's go to Sean. Sean, any help for Dan?
Well, long answer, no. I went with another word that I didn't understand, caviar.
All right. Olivia, are you a cereal person? Do you like cereal?
I love cereal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cheerios and granola every day. But
Together?
oh yeah, I mix. It's next level, Choopy. But you said tacky, so I went with White Claw.
Oh, I thought that he was going to say that is Tears of the Proletariat. All right, let's go to Kelsey.
I was caught up in the W's and the rhyming, so I said wacky wigs.
No additional points in that round for Dan, but he still has 2 points.
All right, so Dan, you sit there and cry your tears of from the proletariat, and we'll go to Caitlin. Here's your question here to see if you can try and tie or overtake Dan. So here is your question. Ian the Inuit is very angry. Yesterday, he came home to find his best friend blanking his penguin. I'll repeat. Ian the Inuit is very angry. Yesterday, he came home to find his best friend blanking his penguin. All right, the players are writing it down. Olivia's making a wonderful I know it face. Olivia, I can't tell if your screen is frozen or if you're making that face continually. I think your screen is frozen. How unfortunate.
I don't know, Dave.
Oh, goodness. All right.
That's good stuff. That's rich.
That is rich. It's a great practical joke if her screen is not frozen, but I think it is. Oh, we just lost Olivia. Okay, so hopefully Olivia will get back on in a moment, but we'll make her last. So, Caitlin, let me repeat the question for you. Ian the Inuit is very angry. Yesterday, he came home to find his best friend blanking his penguin. All right. What do you think, Caitlin?
I'm going to say riding.
Riding. All right, riding. That's a good guess. All right. We're getting a new view of Dan right now, too. This is all kinds of interesting. Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought another camera went on. All right. So riding as Caitlin's guess. Let's go to Patreekshit.
Well, I would be pretty angry if he was washing the penguin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. That would be overstepping bounds of neighbors. Let's go to Emily.
I love penguins. They're so good to each other. I said mating for life with.
Yeah, that would be a little bit forward, wouldn't it? All right, let's go across to Choopy.
Oh,
Going across to Choopy.
Yeah, I guess my answer is not too far from Emily's because I said harpooning. Wink.
Okay.
Let's just move on to Sean.
Dave, my favorite part about you is your open mind. So I would like to say, if a penguin is there, I'd like to maybe, put a saddle on them and then pet them with my inner thighs.
Judge is not accepting it. Let's go to Kelsey.
So I think riding is a great answer, but in order to do that first, so they kind of go hand in hand, you have to steal the penguin.
Ah, yeah. Good one.
All right, and finally, Olivia, thank you for coming back from the wasteland. I'm glad you came back online. And do you have a matching answer for Caitlin?
Well, the funny thing is, I don't know if it's a match or not because I missed that part. But I thought he might be massaging the penguin.
Unfortunately, not a match.
No, unfortunately not. But Caitlin still has a free ticket to come back to see a Comedy Sports match.
Yeah.
So, Caitlin, terrific job, and that's so nice to have a fellow Tiger King fan. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Bye, Caitlin.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Caitlin. All right, so Dan, you have now got a chance to go on to the bonus round. Everybody cheer for Dan.
Dan.
All right, so Dan, I think you may have just watched us do one of these rounds. You know now that you have a chance. We're going to spin the big wheel of prizes to find out what you're playing for. All right, so there's the big wheel, and let's give it a spin for Dan. All right, tick, 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 tick. There it goes, around and round. Lots of valuable prizes to win. Let's go. Let's get something. Oh, is it going to make it to the gift card? No, all right. So a T-shirt. A T-shirt.
Yeah, I can.
Dan, you're playing for a T-shirt too. You heard me talk about them already. They're still 50% cotton and 50% polyester. Maybe something else? Who knows? We might have used it to wipe something up. I sincerely doubt it. At least for your sake, I hope not. But you will look cool with your Comedy Sports T-shirt. So best of luck.
Okay. All right. So Dan, you're playing for one of our fabulous Comedy Sports T-shirts. Now, you need to choose one of the players that you're going to attempt to match with.
Let's see. Let's go with Choopy.
Okay, going with Choopy. All right, so everybody's going to pop off the screen for a second. All right, so in a moment, Dan, I'm going to put a puzzle up here. It's going to be a word and a blank, or a blank and a word, and you're going to have to think of the answer. Choopy, you'll write it down with your little tiny hand. All right, and Dan, you're allowed to ask the guy behind you for advice. Totally fine. All right. All right, so here's the puzzle. Tall blank. Tall blank. All right, so be thinking about that answer. Choopy's writing it down, and we're going to give you a couple of moments to think. All right. Right now, and okay, Choopy's writing. All right, there's a little ding.
Bling.
Okay, I think that means the music was done. All right, so Choopy, you have an answer written down?
I do, in nice big letters.
Okay, nice big letters. All right, so Dan, before you answer tall blank, let's give you a little bit of advice to help you make your way to the answer. So let's do this. You can call back Kelsey or Olivia or Patreekshit or Sean or one more.
Kelsey. Did you miss Kelsey?
Emily.
Emily, thank you. Or Emily. I have a hard time remembering all five for some reason. Or Emily. So again, who will it be? Kelsey, Patreekshit, Olivia, Emily, or Sean?
How many? I'll take Kelsey, Olivia, and Emily.
Okay,
Good
Kelsey,
choices.
Olivia, and Emily to the screen. All right, tall blank. Let's go to Kelsey first with advice.
The first thing that popped into my head was tall order. Like
Tall
when you got a
order,
lot to
yeah.
do, it's a tall order. So.
That's a very common saying. It's a very tall order. Something that's very difficult. All right, tall order. Let's go to Olivia.
Yeah, I was thinking tall man. I feel like might be a phrase, and Choopy probably admires them.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Love a
so.
tall
Yeah,
man.
tall man. I personally have never heard that, but indeed, tall man is said by others. And let's go to Emily.
I was thinking tall tales.
Oh, tall tail. A tall tail. All right. So we have tall order, tall man, and tall tail. So Dan, let's you can take one of those bits of advice, or you can go with your gut instinct on something different.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your guess?
Yeah, before I heard the advice, I was already thinking of Tall Tale, and Choopy has a tail, so I'm going to go with Tall Tale.
Okay, Tall Tale. I'm making the assumption that Choopy has a tail. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it, but he might. He very well might. Choopy will have to inspect you later. But Tall Tale is his guess. Let's go to Choopy.
You know what I think about a tall tale? I think it's a tall order.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was a good one.
Oh, all right. So, Dan, no match there, but you get a round of applause from all of us on the screen. Come on back to the screen. All right.
Yeah, good job, though, Dan.
Dan, thank you so much for playing Match Game CSz, and of course, you'll send you a free ticket, so just connect with Kevin in the chat. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
And thank all of you for watching Match Game CSz. We had so much fun tonight with the big wheel of prizes. We'll be back on September 11th, as well as Comedy Sports is tomorrow night and every Saturday night. And so sure to visit us then. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.